William Ruto has confirmed that his administration will consolidate all funding bodies for higher education to increase efficiency. The head of state says the move is aimed at ensuring that the needy students at either university or technical institutes and colleges get adequate funds to access higher education. And as Citizen TV's Brenda Wanga now reports, the president also assured parents and stakeholders in the education sector of a smooth CBC transition.
With just about 3 weeks to the start of the academic year that will also mark the transition of the CBC grade 6 to junior secondary school,
Very good.
The president moved to assure concerned parties that despite growing concerns, all was in place for a smooth transition to junior secondary.
We have all manner of permutations to make sure that we sort out this transition. I am not saying it is going to be, I'm not saying it's an easy thing, but I want to promise you it's doable. You know, we have all hands on deck. You know, everybody is working seamlessly. And I want to thank also our members of parliament.
Concerns have been raised about the curriculum development for the pioneer grade 7 class, as well as infrastructure landscape in the now expanded primary schools. But the head of state says his government is already seized of the matter.
We do not have a shortage of classrooms. Yeah, we have, in every primary school, we have an extra classroom for grade 7 to go to. That's number one. We are sorting out the teachers. We are sorting out the curriculum. That's all in place. The only thing that is going to be pending, and we intend to have a conversation with our members of parliament, is to build for them within 1 year a laboratory.
The president also defended the move to have junior secondary schools domiciled within the existing primary schools.
It reduces on the cost of education. You know, if you have to take your child to a secondary school, you know, far away, maybe in a boarding school, it costs more. So I think the unanimous decision was made, and I believe that that is the correct decision.
The president also moving to address an issue that has dominated conversations on higher education and its funding. President Ruto stating that his administration is keen to streamline the funding of this sector of education.
We should be able to create a merger between the TVET funding board, the university funding board, the higher education loans board, because all these boards are putting students in this university, they are putting students in that college. This one is organizing bursary, and nobody is talking to nobody. We need a system that ensures that we are taking so many students to college X. That's why we are giving them so much money, and that's why we are allocating them so much bursary, so that our education system is grounded on sound economics.
He further says the funding for higher education as currently set up does not serve the intended purpose of helping the needy get education, saying that the government will also move towards prioritizing the needs of those unable to pay to access government funding. The abolishment of the Higher Education Loans Board and the establishment of the National Education Fund is just one of the reforms that the Kenya Kwanza government aims at bringing into the higher education sector. The president also promising to revitalize the technical and vocational training institutes by hiring an additional 2,000 trainers to teach in these institutions. This in addition to the 30,000 teachers to be hired this year for the primary schools in the country and another additional 30,000 in 2024. Brenda Wanga, Citizen TV, Nairobi.